Today we will be discussing about vertebrates. Animals which have a distinct backbone are called vertebrates. The backbone is also known as the vertebral column. The vertebral column is made up of several separate bones called vertebrae. All vertebrates have a well-developed closed circulatory system. This means that the blood travels through blood vessels to the different parts of the body. The nervous system of the vertebrates is highly developed as compared to invertebrates. All vertebrates have a brain which controls body functions. The vertebrates are further divided into 5 classes: class Pisces, class Amphibia, class Reptilia, class Aves, and class Mammalia. We will be doing each class in detail. The first class, class Pisces, or fish, animals living in water, come under this class, class Pisces. Pisces is a Greek word meaning fish. Pisces are aquatic animals. They have a streamlined body. That means their body is narrowed at the front and towards the end. This streamlined body offers very little resistance to water while swimming. That means the shape of the body, the streamlined body, helps the fish to swim in water. Fish are cold-blooded animals. Now, what does the term cold-blooded animals mean? Cold-blooded animals, their body temperature changes with the temperature of their surroundings. That means if it is very hot outside, that means the body will also be hot. If it is cold outside, the body temperature will also be cold. So the body temperature totally depends upon the temperature of the surrounding. Such animals are called cold-blooded animals. Pisces have a body which is smooth and slimy. Their body is covered with scales for protection. Their limbs are modified into fins for swimming, and they have a special breathing organ called gills. These gills help them to breathe in water. Their heart is two-chambered. That means the heart has only 2 chambers. Examples of Pisces are seahorse, carp, shark, rayfish, eel, rohu, etc. The next class is class Amphibia. They consist of animals which live both on land and in water. The word amphibia comes from 2 Greek words, amphi and bios. Amphi meaning both kinds and bios meaning life. That means living both on land and in water. Amphibians evolved from fish. That means during evolution, they slowly evolved from fish. That is why they can live both on land and in water. They are cold-blooded animals. They have a thin, moist skin which may be smooth or rough. They have 2 pairs of limbs. They breathe with lungs on land, and in water they breathe through their moist skin. Their heart is also 2-chambered. They lay eggs in water. Examples of amphibians are frog, toad, and salamander. Next class is class Reptilia, which consists of crawling animals. Reptilia comes from the Greek word reptilis, which means creeping or crawling. Animals belonging to class Reptilia are adapted to live on land than amphibians. Reptiles are also cold-blooded animals. They have a dry skin covered with scales. Most of them spend their life on land. They breathe through their lungs, and they have a three-chambered heart, except for a crocodile, which has a four-chambered heart. They lay eggs which have a leathery, waterproof shell. Examples of reptiles are snakes, lizards, turtles, tortoises, alligators, and crocodiles. The next class is class Aves. They are feathered animals. The word aves is a Greek word meaning birds. Birds have evolved or developed from reptiles. That is why they have many similar features. Birds are warm-blooded animals. Warm-blooded animals are those animals whose body temperature remains constant and is not affected by the temperature of their surroundings. That means whether it is very hot or whether it is very cold, the body temperature remains constant. There is no change due to the change in the environment, unlike cold-blooded animals whose body temperature is affected by the surrounding temperature. Like the members of class Pisces, they also have a streamlined body, that means narrow towards the front and the rear end, which helps them to fly. They are the only animals whose body is covered with feathers. This is one of the most distinguished character of the members of class Aves. Their forelimbs are modified into wings which help them to fly, and the hind limbs are adapted for walking, perching, or even sometimes swimming. They breathe through their lungs. They have a four-chambered heart. Their skeleton is very light because the bones have large air cavities. The bones are hollow, which makes the body very light and helps them to fly. They have a horny beak but no teeth. Birds lay eggs which have a hard shell. Examples of birds are sparrow, crow, parrot, ostrich, etc. The next class is class Mammalia. They are milk-producing animals. The word mammalia comes from the Greek word mammalis, which means of the breast. They are the most advanced animals. We humans belong to this class. All mammals have mammary glands, which are more developed in females than in males. Mammals are warm-blooded animals. They have hair on their body. They give birth to babies unlike other animals which lay eggs. They are the only animals that produce milk for nourishing their young ones. They have mammary glands that help produce milk. They breathe through their lungs. They have a four-chambered heart. And most mammals have external ears, nose, and specialized teeth. Examples of mammals are mouse, humans, dogs, cats, and lions. Today we studied about the different classes under vertebrates. With this, we come to an end to the classification of the animal world. Thank you, everyone.